Okay, Algebra 1, this is page 9, number 23. We're going to have to write our own, what do we got? Inequalities for this one because of the words less than and more than. So here we go. The sum of two numbers x and y. Sum is add. So I'm going to take x and I'm going to take y and I'm going to find their sum. So I'm going to add it. Now, it tells you when I add those two numbers, my result is more than 8. Boom. Okay, so I've got a second situation. When you double x, well, when you double something, you multiply it by 2 and add it to y. Actually, technically, the y should be in front, but addition is commutative, so it doesn't really matter. The sum is less than 14. Okay, on this 4-point question, well, you probably just earned 1 point, I would say. So our next job is going to be to graph these two inequalities. Now remember, our calculator will completely do this for us. Otherwise, we would have to solve both inequalities for y and then graph them, okay? But my calculator is going to totally do it for me. Just quick review. Remember, we delete out the equal sign and we go to number 6. Relation, because that's basically an open-ended thing, okay? I'm not going to pick any of those. I'm going to pick relation. So my first one was x plus y is, what is it? Greater than 8. All right, let's graph that while we're right here. So if you can see those dotted lines? Oops, I can't use that. That's a dotted line. See them? I'm going to go to menu, 5, 1. All right, so 0, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 0, 8. And let's find at least one other point. 1, 7, 2, 6, 3, 5. So it looks like it has a slope going down. 2, 7, 3. Okay, there's my line. And you guys know I'm glutton for punishment. I like to have all of those points because, of course, Mrs. Schneider does not have a straight edge. I'm not prepared. Okay, when you connect those dots, it is a dotted line. That is one thing that kids always forget. They just see that line and they go and they sketch it. Now remember, you want to blow out through both ends and just double case. We want arrows and arrows. All right, this also had some shading. It's colored up above the line, so from the line to the top of the page. So that's this area. Remember, I just candy stripe, but you can absolutely color it if you want. And because I'm going to put another graph on this axis, I better label. Boom, there it is. Okay, so now I'm going to go and I'm going to graph this second guy. Took a break. Tab brings your entry line back up, and again, it's empty. It's ready for me to type whatever I want. 2x plus y is less than 14. So there's my red, okay, and I can clearly see the solution set, this little triangle piece that is double shaded. Menu 5, 1. All right, I am on the blue graph. I don't want the blue graph. Hit the up arrow. It will take you to the other one. So I just need to have at least 2 points, 0, 14, 1, 12. So that was 8, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 12. So there's my slope. It's going to go down 2 over 1. So I'm just going to down over. Boom, there's my intersection. Okay, there are all of the points that I need. Now this red guy, you see the dots? I don't know why that's happening. Get out of trace. There, now they really pop. All right, that is clearly a dotted line. So that's what I'm going to do. Just throw that little boundary in there. Bust out through the bottom, arrow. Bust out through the top, arrow. Okay, we're going to label it while we're right here. And this is the red line, so I'm going to do all of the red shading. All right. There you go. There's my shading. And then this little section right there, there's your solution set. So any point in this double shaded area is considered a solution. Okay, so we got this little part. Kai says that the point 6, 2 is a solution to the system. Determine if he is correct. Explain. Ooh, there's your word, explain. Okay, 6, 2. First of all, you got to do is find that point. Starting at the origin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Of course, they're going to pick that point. It is the intersection point, which is confusing to a lot of kids. This is not a solution. So, no, it's not a solution. Why is that not a solution? It's where they cross. Well, notice both lines. They are dotted. Actually, if one line is dotted, that's enough. Actually, I don't want to say they. Well, I'm going to say the point falls on dotted lines, which are not solutions. Boop, there you have it. Page number 9.